game that Boise State's been looking forward to, all through the summer. They go on take on Notre Dame in South Bend. It's a 1:30 Mountain Time game on NBC. Boise State 3-1, looking like they're on a roll since that early loss to South Florida. Meanwhile, Notre Dame 2-2 to start the season, not quite what they expected. They look to be playing much better football now. They are now ranked 21 in the country. On paper, these teams look very similar. Obviously, different competition completely, but look very similar. Notre Dame enters this game 17.5-point favorites. The over-under on this game is 63.5. Is Notre Dame on upset alert? I'm not quite sure. They were able to handle Arkansas fairly well on the road last weekend. Boise State, although they've looked much better the past couple of weeks, are they ready to take on a powerhouse team like Notre Dame? I'm not quite sure. But I know that I just really wouldn't feel like Notre Dame's going to absolutely have their way with Boise State. I don't think this is quite as easy a game as they may believe it is. Maddox Matson's played good football. He's got 9 passing touchdowns on the season, 1,100 yards. Similar to C.J. Carr, he's got 1,000 yards passed on the season, 9 touchdowns through the air. Jeremiah Love's looked good, 340 yards, 5 touchdowns. And on the other side of the football, you got Dylan Riley, 360 yards, 5 touchdowns. Just similar style of football the way these guys do. They can run the passing game. They definitely prefer the running game. I think it's a great QB matchup between Madsen and Carr. It's a great running back matchup with Riley and Love. A lot of yin and yang elements to this game. Defensively will be a completely different story. Notre Dame, tough defense that the Broncos are going up against, but the Broncos defense has, shown that they can play some quality football. 4 turnovers last week, although it was App State still. Just impressive performance, a couple of pick sixes there. Certainly the most intriguing matchup of the game for Mountain West teams. Could surprise and be certainly one of the better games of the weekend. I like to think that the team that will be able to pressure the quarterback better will have a better chance at winning this game. It seems like on paper that things are stacked against Boise State, but I think they'll make it a more competitive matchup. Do they win this game? It's not impossible. I certainly see why they wouldn't be favored in this game, or 17 points though. I'm not so sure if you take that 17 points if you're in Notre Dame. I think they certainly, the Fighting Irish, know what they're getting into with this non-conference Mountain West team coming into South Bend in early October. But I think Boise State's just going to play some good football. I think they're much more improved. They learned from their early season loss. I see them being competitive. I think if they can not let it get out of hand early, I think they'll stick it out and make it interesting through the final quarter. From what I've seen, early on in this season, Notre Dame 17.5 points. That just seems greedy. I don't know if they're 17.5 point favorites. I like the Broncos. Broncos stay competitive. I'm not going to say they win this game, but I say they keep it close. It's the perfect weekend to show off your running game. If Boise State's running game can be effective, I think it'll open up their passing. In their passing, they will have success. This will certainly be a litmus test for not only Boise State but just the other Mountain West teams, because they will see how Boise State can do against Notre Dame, and from there, when they face on Boise State, depending on how they do, they're going to say they can either compete or not compete with the likes of Notre Dame and some of them ACC teams. It's a great 1:30 matchup on NBC. Boise State going on to take on Notre Dame. Be sure to check this one out.